Hello guys and welcome to today's daily puzzle, Seeing Through the Matrix. Let's get right to it. So what do I see? Well, I see that this is a very busy board, but that we have a few ways of giving a check. Most notably being the queen over here under cover of the knight, but after that the king can simply move to the side and sadly we don't have enough follow-up to finish on that move. So we have to look at something different, and luckily we have one more way to give a check, being this knight over here. Now you might say, Dennis, that's a dumb move because sure it gives a check, but their pawn can simply take back. Well, that is definitely true, but if we after that use the cover of this knight to slide our queen in with the check, that pushes the king over. And if because this pawn has taken our knight, that will mean that we can then use this pawn to capture that pawn with a check. But I already hear you thinking, won't that simply lead to their king taking the pawn and that being the end of it? Once again, completely true. But at that point, their king will be over here, meaning that we can sacrifice the other knight to give another check, and due to the pressure from our queen over here, they will be forced to actually capture that knight, meaning that this pawn will no longer be there, meaning that because it is over there, our pawn can capture the other pawn under cover of our queen, and as such, that will be checkmate, as the capture of the pawn will bring the pawn in line to give a check on the king for checkmate. Enough chatter, let's put it all into practice. So we first off give the check, which they have to take, because why not? After which, under cover of the knight, we slide our queen in to give a check with a forced slide to the right. After which, we bring our knight over here to give another check with another forced capture. After which, finally, under cover of the queen, our pawn can capture the pawn for checkmate. There we go. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and hopefully see you next time. Bye.